Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video. And today we'll be going over AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. We'll be going over some huge news coming out for them tomorrow, being their Q4 earnings, and also why their stock has been increasing so much going into those earnings. And as always, we'll end with some technical analysis and some plays that I think you guys could get in on for this stock. But before we get into that, I want you guys to go ahead, give a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you know whenever we come out with a new video. I also have my Instagram linked down below if you would be interested in that. I post whenever we put out new videos and other interesting things going on around this channel. But getting right into it, we have AMC here on the daily chart on TradingView. And we have this huge run up here. Obviously, this is a very popular meme stock that a lot of people are interested in. And then we kind of have this big run down and consolidate very strongly here. I want to point out this zone right here seems to be a very strong support for AMC around 531. And then we kind of have been going back up into this range recently. We kind of have a big kind of rejection here on the daily chart is something I want to point out. So this kind of seems like the range that we're playing around in, around here. But moving on, let's get right into that announcement for AMC being their AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. to announce fourth quarter and year-end 2020 results and host earnings webcast. So the big date is tomorrow, Wednesday, March 10th, 2021, and that is when they will be coming in with their earnings for Q4 and year-end, which is a huge date for AMC, huge earnings release. However, I'm not too sure how much it's going to affect the stock price, as you know, the AMC being a stock that was really hit by the pandemic. It's definitely not going to be good news. We know that for sure, and they're definitely going to cite the pandemic as something that hurt their results for sure. But also, you guys can tune in. They're hosting a webcast at 4 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, if you guys would be interested in that. But yeah, Wednesday, March 10th, 2021 is when their earnings are coming out. So be aware of that, mark it on your calendar. That's huge news for AMC. Be careful trading around that time for AMC after market. So be careful on Thursday and leading up Wednesday tomorrow. Definitely going to be high volatility around this time just because of the earnings with news. A lot of people get in on these stocks and they get way more volatile than usual with this news. So again, be very careful. I personally do not plan to trade this stock around earnings time. I always wait till after, just to, kind of get a more stable price to play around with. But moving on, let's get into why this stock has been going up so much in the recent news. So we have here on Market Watch, AMC Entertainment stock soars after a price target doubling at Wedbush. So analysts are basically increasing their price target for AMC, which has, leading up to earnings, definitely increased the stock. I think yesterday we were up around 15%. The day before that, also up around 10%. So we're seeing huge increases because of analysts increasing their optimism for this stock. As you can see here, analyst Michael Pachter kept rating at neutral as increasing optimism over post-pandemic environment offset by concerns over debt burden. So, leading into this article, we have shares of AMC Entertainment Holdings soared Monday as the quote unquote meme stock bounced from the last month's plunge continued after Wedbush analyst Michael Pachter doubled his price target ahead of the company's earnings report, citing an increased optimism over the post-pandemic environment. He raised his price target from $2.50 to $5. So basically doubled his price target, which is still below where the stock is trading, but it's still huge news if you are interested in AMC. Doubling a price target is a very, very good news. And he basically cited an increase in optimism over the post-pandemic environment. So there's definitely been, for AMC, news of a reopening. States as well are going full open, no restrictions. So there's definitely a lot of good news around movie theater as an industry. They are also, taking very good precautions, as you can see here. installing high-quality air filtration systems, implementing enhanced cleaning protocols, and reducing seating to allow social distancing. So that is definitely going to help out with the pandemic, everything going on with that. That's going to get more people in the door if they are showing that they can handle it. Another thing I wanted to point out, if we go down a little further, is Pachter said AMC has been able to raise enough liquidity through debt and equity offerings to last through midsummer without a big box office boost. So basically, AMC has shown that they have enough cash laying around to make it through with this limited attendance until, after the summer, when maybe some more movies come out and more people will then be able to go to the movie theater at that time as well. So if they can, last through that kind of short time period, we'll be looking for them to grow even more once things start reopening. Um, and again, he kind of discusses that fourth quarter results will be on Wednesday at the closing bell. So again, be very wary. Earnings come out March 10th, Wednesday after hours, and we are seeing analysts boost their ratings in sight of this earnings coming out, and with increased optimism for the movie theaters to start reopening, and their basically their pandemic protocols will be able to handle the attendance as well. But let's get right into that technical analysis. Let's look at the charts on AMC, see what's kind of going on. So obviously at the beginning of the video, we kind of labeled this as a support, this as a resistance up here on the daily, but it seems like we're kind of sitting, we're going to be opening up a little higher, about 10 cents higher. We closed at 921.29 yesterday on Monday, and today on Tuesday, we're going to be looking at a pre-market around 939. So it's a little early. This could obviously change. We have about an hour and a half to 2 hours, but I think this could be a new support here where the stock ran up. It was able to break through yesterday. We got a nice little close above, and it looks like we're going to stay above here in the pre-market. So this then resistance would turn to support, and we would look to come up to this range here, here at 1101. So that would be your next price target here on the daily. If you're looking for long terms, that's your next price target. And then even longer run, we could look to come up to here. There's a lot of empty space basically in here. So you could see once we get a break past here for price to kind of match this big candle in this range, it would just match going up. So let's say once we get some better news about AMC reopening, you could see massive uptrends back up to this $17 range, which would be huge if you're getting in now. Obviously, you got in a couple days ago here at around 753. You're looking at some pretty good gains currently, and then with the increased optimism and the earnings coming out, we could potentially see this continue growing as well. But let's get into some short-term trading plays. I know, let's look here at the 30-minute. So it looks like on the 30-minute we tested this 50 EMA, kind of bounced out of it yesterday, and then we came up, tested this resistance here, and we were able to get a good break above at the end of the day, fill these kind of empty wicks over here, and now we are still above this even now in the pre-market. So as you can see here, we have a daily resistance up here, and we kind of also, if you kind of look here, a lot of empty wicks in this area. So I would be hopeful for today. We look to kind of break out of that, but I think the next resistance is going to be particularly on the 30-minute, probably around right here. So this is what you're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for price to probably come back down, retest this daily resistance. And then if it does, however, break through and come back down into a bearish trend, you'll be looking for this previous support here around in the 50 or on the 50 EMA. So that would be your support. So if it does come back down, we are not taking any buys below this support. This would be a bearish trend then. Once it comes down, breaks below here, we would expect it to come back all the way down to retest this then next level of support here on the 30-minute at 837. So be very wary if it does break below this. I would not be looking at any buys at that point. However, if we do get a solid break, continue bullish above these empty wicks here, I would be looking to take it all the way up to 1029 and test this next resistance. So let's kind of show this for you guys. If we do continue a steady increase, we get a close above these empty wicks over here, I would be looking to take it then to our first price target at around 1030. This is where you would be taking partial profit, take out part of your money. Don't take out the full position. And then we would be putting stops right below this support here, just in case if it does not go our way, we want to get out of the position immediately. So if we do kind of come back down to here and retest and then break the support, then you need to be very careful, get out of the full position. Once we get past that support, it would then become resistance, and then it's much more unlikely for it to come up and then test this next resistance. So if it does go our way, however, and we do start coming up to this 1030, we get a break on the 1030, we would be then changing our price target, taking partial profit at the 1030, and then we would be moving to the next price target at $11. And then as you can see here, again, huge stop loss. So we want to be matching that as well to ensure our profits. You can probably put it anywhere, depending on where the candles are kind of forming. Obviously, they have not formed yet, so I cannot tell you where is a good idea to be doing that. But however, this is kind of a speculative play. So anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys today. If you found value in this video, go ahead, give a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and I also have my Instagram linked down below if you would be interested in following that. But anyways, have a great day. Get some gains in the market today. We're looking to have some positive news, get out of those bear markets. But as always, have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.